So about a year ago, I've always been into fitness, but finally I got into something that, as many of you may know, is called CrossFit. A lot of people are into it.
Yeah.
Everywhere it seems like there's a CrossFit gym out there. And so I got into CrossFit. I really wanted to try it out. And even at my age, quote unquote, in my mid-40s, I thought, I've always been into fitness. I've always been into weight training and all this stuff, running, etc. I've run 5Ks, 10Ks. I got into it. It really did well. But about, I would say 3 months in, and I hadn't given up. I persevered. But about 3 months in, I injured my back pretty severely. And nothing that the coaches didn't tell me about. It was just, it's just something that happened, an injury. It happens to all athletes, all exercise, and you kind of go through an injury. Now, what happened is I had to stop CrossFit for about a month almost. Now, during that time, I have to be honest, I faced some of my insecurities. I'm too old. I really should be maybe picking up knitting instead. I hear golf is really easy on the limbs, Of course, I don't want to look like most golfers. So that kind of kept me going back to the gym. But I did face those fears. So now most people, I think we can say they would just give up, right? They're like, forget it. And not only do they give up on CrossFit, they give up on anything else, meaning that deals with fitness. And I had those doubts, but I didn't. Instead, what I did is I began to walk. Talk about being an old guy. I began to walk because what that did is it loosened my back muscles. And then I have a punching bag. I began to, use my bag once again. And even though that uses a lot of bag, in some ways, it helped me strengthen some of my core. The point is that I didn't give up, but I had to adjust my journey. Yeah. Truthfully, I never went back to CrossFit because even though I actually tried it again, about a month ago, I realized that it's probably not the best thing for where I'm at.
Right.
But I have a plan that works and that I actually am committed to. And I feel like I tell you that story, guys, Ghost Nation, because I think it's a perfect example, just one of many examples, of, we start really strong, we face some injury or something that happens along the way, resistance as we call it. And again, most people, they never get back on the horse. Where maybe you have to, yes, adjust or pivot, but the point isn't to quit. The point is to adjust.
Right.
And so I'm excited, Gil, because of your story, to talk about the 5 reasons why you didn't quit. So I want to just have you tell us, what is the first reason of why you didn't quit? And maybe even before you talk about the first reason, tell us a little bit of the background behind what are you talking about? Quitting what?
Pretty much quitting anything you want to accomplish in life. There's so many things that people start, like you were saying about fitness and New Year's resolutions. It's August 13th. How many people have kept up with the New Year's resolution of becoming healthier, becoming fitter? A lot of people quit right after 2 weeks. By March, they're done. They stop. So it's pretty much it's a mindset. Anything you want to accomplish, you're going to accomplish. But if you don't finish what you started, then you pretty much do that in everything you do. And what I've been taught is how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you start things and don't accomplish it, then that's pretty much what you're going to do in life, in every part of your life. Doesn't matter if it's in a relationship or it's a new job adventure or it's a new venture for entrepreneurship or anything. You got to finish what you start, especially when it gets hard. That's what separates the chaff from the wheat.
Exactly. Yeah, the boys from the men, huh?
Right.
The girls from the MMA fighters. Wow.